Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another week of the Empower Hour. I'm your host, Brian. Thank you all once again for being with us this week. Um, since the last time that we've spoke, a couple things have been released onto the site that hopefully many of you are aware. The biggest one being the fix to the I've sold and I've bought page is finally in place, and pretty much anything that has been sold via auction over the last weeks or potentially even months have now all caught up, and so all of you should be seeing those on those pages now. We're aware that some people that had auctions over that time period that did not end up in a sale, they've been restarted with not necessarily the settings that you want. So we're looking into that today to try and pause those for you, as we're aware that some people don't want them started, or you want to reset the price or any of the settings. But all of that should now be fully functional. So I'm hoping, for the first time in a while now, auctions and fixed price and everything related to the marketplace is going to be running much smoother. The buy listings feature, unfortunately, we're still, because of the work that we were doing to get the other marketplace stuff in place, fortunately, it's taking us away from that. We're still working on it, but it's just not quite ready for us to release just yet. I'll definitely make sure that everyone stays posted, and as soon as we're ready to release that, we'll also be putting out a comprehensive blog post that details all the steps and exactly what you need to do to use that feature. The other thing that we are working on is, let me actually show you just so that you have reference. The trading tool. One second. So the trading tool that looks like more and more of you are using, so that's good to see. We are in the process of adding automation to that tool. So what that's going to be able to allow you to do is, basically go and say, what that's going to allow you to do is, go and say, I want to trade $100 per day as an example, which is currently the amount that you need to have this trading bar completely full. So as you hopefully are all aware, when this trading bar is full, that means that out of all the other activities that you're doing, selling, hitting your goals, your power level, your seller ratings, all that stuff, everything that contributes to how much you have to spend in the marketplace in cash advance, when you have this trading bar full, it makes sure that you're getting the full value for all those combined things that you're doing. So when you're not trading, you're not getting the full value of the work that you're putting in. So trading, as we've mentioned many times, is critical for us to grow the economy, because if there's not a critical volume of trades happening, then as people are selling things, as people are earning on the platform and looking to cash out, if they're not able to quickly sell the coins that they have, then it's going to make our growth be stagnant. And so we're still having slowness to the volume on the trading on the exchange right now, because for whatever reason people are not trading as much as they can. So with this automation to the trading tool, that should eliminate this issue, and it should allow our trading volume to really start growing significantly. What it's going to allow you to do, and apologies, I don't have a better screenshot to share with you, I'm just bringing up the tool itself, is basically you'll be able to have a slider and say, I want to trade $10 per day, $100, $200, whatever it is, you can go and choose that, and then the system will look and see how much in Ether and how much in coins that you have, and figure out what's the max amount that this tool can trade for you on a per trade basis, such that the amount of fees that you would incur from the gas costs or the fees that are taken from DDEX, so that the fees that come out of your trade are as minimal as possible. So that way, it's a profitable thing for you. Because as you hopefully all know, is you also get 7% bonus on everything that you trade. So with this trading automation tool, it's going to allow you to hit your bonuses more. It's going to make sure that your bar is full without you having to really do any work. It's going to make sure that you're doing an even amount of buying and selling, so that you're not doing more than the other. And then most importantly, it's going to provide us the trading volume that we really need in order to really explode this economy and make sure that everyone can easily sell coins when they want to get Ether for the work that they've done within the platform. So that and the buy listings are the two large features that we're working on right now. The other one that we're also working on, as I've mentioned before, is making it so that when you hit your daily goal, the mission wheel is no longer what is there, but instead you will, one, earn coins from your posts, but two, based on your power level and your mission role, you'll get up to 100 times more from your post each day when you hit your daily goal. So that is what the team is working on here, in addition to any bugs or issues that all of you are reporting. We've been working to try and fix those much faster as they come up. So please continue reporting any issues that you're seeing to your guide, as they're the ones that are getting that information to us, and we're able to take action much faster. So with that said, let's get right into the questions. So first question by Marika, on behalf of her student Roland. Marika's asking, when can we buy our mission rolls with our coin balance? We don't have a time frame on it, and you're asking when is this possible with unmatured money. I'm not sure if we'll ever be at a place where that will be possible, and the reason for that is when you're getting a mission roll, you automatically see the amount that you can cash advance increase, and so if you were able to use coins that are not matured yet to then get coins to cash out, it kind of defeats the purpose of what the mission rolls are there for, which is, one, it's a way for the platform to generate revenue so that we can do things like pay for marketing, buy back coins on the exchange, hire more engineers so that we can get things to work faster. So it doesn't really make sense for us to enable the buying of mission rolls with unmatured coins. Matured coins, on the other hand, obviously those can be cashed out and then just for Ether and then bought. That currently can happen right now. So the thing that we've talked about is making it so that you can just directly buy with matured coins, so that you don't have to go through the hassle of cashing out, getting Ether, and then spending your Ether. So that's something that's been on the list. I don't have a timetable as to when that'll be possible, though. Joe, again, you're bringing up a thing that I've answered the last few times, so I'm just going to be brief with my response. You're asking, can we increase the amount that you can release from your legacy coin balance each month? The answer is, as we've stated many times, the reason why we have limits in place is because the economy can only handle so many more coins coming into it without things like the price of the coin dropping. And so once things are going in the right direction where the economy can sustain, more supply out there, then that's when we can increase those limits. For the time being, that's the way that it is. Let's see, in separating it from the buy option, Sorry, Joe, I'm not understanding your point here in A. So if it's a personal account issue, please write to us. I'm not sure what you're asking here. When bidding, Empower asks us to lower their limit in listing their items. Yeah, I'm not sure of what your points are here, Joe. Sorry. If you can try to not use caps and just kind of point out your issues here or your ideas, it's got to be a lot easier. But I can't spend too much time on each of these questions. So if it's a personal account issue, please write to us. If it's an idea or something that you think should be changed, if you can like kind of space out your sentences and make it easier to understand, that's going to help, because otherwise I'm going to spend half the time on this live stream staring at the screen trying to understand what people are asking. So apologies, but if you can figure out a way to format your questions better, that would be ideal. Wolf, I wish to report a strange anomaly in the marketplace. Purchase items are appearing green on my I've sold page, and no option to leave or input shipping and tracking information. Please advise on how to proceed. Wolf, we will take a look at that. I'm not aware of that issue, but it sounds like it might be a side effect of the work that has been done to make it so that auctions and everything is working. During last week's live stream, we stated that 90% of my listings that mysteriously were missing were archived and could not be recovered. Surprised they have all reappeared. Well, that's good to hear, but I also see your message here where the settings for those are not what you want. So what we're going to have to look into on our end is seeing if there's an easy way that we can pause those listings so that you can fix them and adjust them and decide whether you want to list them at all or not. So I have someone that will be looking into that today. As far as your personal balance, please write to us at the coin. I'm not sure exactly what's happening with your personal account here. Tatiana, good day. Please tell me why not paid money for the goods marked a month ago by the buyer was what was received. As far as we know, this money goes as an additional income and not included in the maturation. I'm not sure I understand your question, Tatiana. I believe you're saying that you sold something to someone, they received the item, but they haven't marked it as item received. If that is the case, please dispute the transaction. Share with the the two guides that will mediate your case. Share with them the shipping information that you have to show proof that the item was delivered, and then on their end they have the ability to mark the item as received so that the funds are released to your account. If I'm misunderstanding your point there, please write to us at thecoin@empowr.com and we can look into your account, but that's what it sounds like the issue is there. And one more question. I execute the plan every day 100% except for several days. On the platform, I am here for 130 days, never received a salary. What is it? The advance I was received one time. So, Tatiana, what I'm hearing from you is you would like to cash out more. So, all I can say is the way to make sure that you're cashing out as much as possible is to make sure that the 13 bars are filled on your transfer out section on your balance page. So again, I'll just, for your sake, I'll show it real quick. Down here in this section, you need to make sure that all of these bars are as full as possible if you want to cash advance and more to cash out. Valentine. Okay, Valentina, I think you're just making a statement here. I'm not seeing a question, so I'll move on. But thank you. Clear power level payments. When you take coins out of the power level, then put them back, you're wiping out all of our matured coins and starting the maturation all over again. Then it happens again every month. There's no way. Could you please consider not taking them out if you've hit your 5 goals? So, Claire, I think the one thing that you're missing is that if you are not, so one, the cost of the power level costs something. It costs the coins that are associated to it. Um, and again, just to give the big picture. So with this set of changes, the one thing that's missing that we're still working on is making it so that when you earn from posting, you're getting coins for those posts. So instead of how it previously has been, where you earn pre-coins, then you have to hit your daily goal, and then you can convert some of those pre-coins into coins. Now every day that you post, you're going to get paid in coins, and you'll get up to 100 times more than that if you hit your goal, and if you're a mission founder, as an example there. If you're a different mission role, but you hit your goal, it's going to be somewhere between 10 to 100 times more also. So now you're getting paid more coins consistently every single day, or you will be soon. And so there's a cost to that, which is the power level, because not only do you earn more coins based on your power level from your posts, but there's also other benefits that come with that. And so for people that are not active on the site, they're not doing anything, they just get charged the coins for the power level that they're at, and that's all there is. As a benefit to those people, like it sounds like yourself, who are hitting their goals regularly, who are active, we're refunding the cost of that power level, making it free for you. So that's the point there. And so, yeah, I just want to make that clear because it sounds like it probably wasn't clear. Judith, the page I bought was not working, so Empower bought the old blogs products were not my license. Since I could not access the page I bought, I couldn't make these products an unpaid item. So, Judith, sounds like you have a personal thing with your account. I do know that for a couple days when the fixes were happening for the I bought page, it was unavailable for some people, so it sounds like that might be the case for you. Please write to us at thecoin@empower.com and we can take a look at your personal account. Lexi, Lexi, you're saying that there's no way for you to earn those coins back. I'm assuming that you are active, and if so, you should have just been reimbursed the coins that you had for your power level. If that wasn't the case, I can see that you're brand new. Write to us at thecoin@empower.com and we'll take a look at your account and see what we can do there. Darlene, wondering if you're aware that posting to your feed are going to pre-coins. So yeah, we're a bit behind there, Darlene, on changing that over to coins. We will be there soon. Since pre-coins are being removed, does that mean our posting to the feed earnings that have been going to pre-coins are lost? So I think lost is the wrong word to use there, Darlene, because again, the only value that pre-coins give you are one, paying for your power user subscription. That's no longer the case. You can't pay for power user subscriptions with pre-coins. And two, converting them into coins when you hit your daily goal. Since you're now going to be paid in coins for posting and then get even more when you hit your daily goal, there is no value to pre-coins at all. So losing something that has no value is not really losing anything, if that makes sense. So that's the reason why pre-coins are just being removed and everything's just shifting into coins. Again, the intent behind all this is we're working to simplify the platform to make it easier for new people that are coming in to understand how it all works and get to work so that we can grow our economy faster. If I understand things correctly, I was indicated our power level would remain the same, meaning we will not be downgraded, and that the power level cost will be deducted and returned to our balance if we met our daily goals. Is this correct? yes, as long as you've hit at least 5 daily goals in a month, you'll be refunded the cost of your power level subscription each month. And yes, you won't be downgraded. So whatever level you achieve, that's based on the all-time daily goals that you've hit. So as you get certain thresholds, you'll move up in your power levels. I can already see you're already one of the top. So it'll probably be a few months before you move up to the next one. But in the meantime, as you renew your current level, assuming you're hitting at least 5 goals per month, you'll be reimbursed for the cost. If that is correct, since our posting the feed earnings are going to pre-coins, what happens when there's not enough funds to cover the cost of the power level? As long as you are, hitting at least 5 goals per day, we cover that cost for you. It gets reimbursed, so you don't have to worry about that. Also wondering if you're aware that the green bar showing our earnings are not working and is no longer available. I believe you mean the earnings history graph. Yeah, we've been getting many people saying that it's not working for them, so we're working on fixing that. So hopefully that'll be back up and there soon. You've sent something to the coin. Okay, I'll follow up with them and make sure that they reply to you. Patrick, I am waiting more than 2 months now with shipping out of my sold products. Why? So, Patrick, sounds like everything that you're saying here are personal account issues, which I don't really have the ability to respond to. And your comment here again. So it sounds like, Patrick, again, unfortunately, every single 1 week we give you what you want, and then the next week you come and act like a victim again. It's just getting kind of tired. Sorry, Patrick. If you have a personal account issue, write to us at the coin. This is not the place for it. You know that. James, another thing is when we pay per posting each day, will that be out of our site? I'm not sure what you mean there, James. I'm not sure what you mean there, James. Sorry. If you can write again to us and try and clarify exactly what you mean, I'll be happy to answer. Sergey, there's a question about which I asked back in April. Some products were purchased by buyers from those regions in which there is no delivery of goods. So, my understanding. So, I guess, Sergey, let me reiterate just so that we're all on the same page here. So there are settings that you're talking about where when you're setting up your listing that you can go and say, one, I ship to whatever country you want to ship to, worldwide, multiple countries, totally your choice. Then there's buyer requirements that you can set also where there's a checkbox that says only allow buyers in my country to buy the things that I'm selling. So when you go and so those are two different settings. One of them obviously is much more restrictive than the other. So the one that's more restrictive is the one that you're putting in your buyer requirements. If you're not checking that box and you only want to ship to your country, so apologies. So when you go and say I can ship to, in your case, it sounds like Ukraine. So you go and list in there, you're shipping to Ukraine. That's basically just telling people you ship to Ukraine. When you go and check the buyer requirements box that says I only want to ship to people in my country, I'm assuming you're from the Ukraine, Sergey, that goes and puts a warning up in front of the person that tries to buy it saying, are you sure you want to buy this because it only gets shipped to Ukraine and you don't live in Ukraine? So in that case, if the buyer goes and pays for it, then you have, and they don't live in Ukraine, you have full rights to go and dispute the item for that reason. Now, it sounds like maybe you disputed it and the guides involved in the process, for whatever reason, are not marking it in your favor. If that's the case, please write to us at thecoin@empowr.com, and we'll have to take a look at that and make sure that the guides understand the process. But in general, if someone buys something where it's clearly marked where it is delivered to, and the person decided to buy it anyways, then they need to pay for it if they haven't marked it as unpaid. So that's clearly stated in the terms, and we'll make sure that gets taken care of if that's the case for you. James, I've been wondering when the buy listing is ready. I would love to see you do a demonstration. Absolutely, James. Yeah, I'm hoping that by next week I can give you that step by step. And worst case, depending on when it does go live, it'll be step by step in a blog post so you can see exactly how it works. Iron, looks like you are just asking personal account issues, so again, I cannot really address those. Please write to the coin, and we will take care of those as quickly as possible. But again, just to be clear, we're not truly set up to, at this point in time, to handle, thousands of personal account issues. We handle them as best as we can when we know that something's affecting many people. We try and work as quickly as we can to fix those. When it's a personal account issue, we're not always able to act on those quickly, especially if it requires engineering support. As you know, we have a small team here that's trying to move us forward and fix things as quickly as possible. But we're just not there yet to be able to, unfortunately, give the best support possible for everyone just yet. As we get closer to the beta launch, as the general fixes across the site are taken care of, then we can start spending more time on personal issues, because our engineers are not having to fix large issues. They're able to get more focused on small ones that have to deal with just one person as opposed to many. So we'll do our best to help you as much as possible, but unfortunately it may take a while, and that's just the nature of where we're at right now. I'm still in this alpha stage product. Ernest, I noticed I received earnings for posting pictures. The pictures have been uploaded weeks ago. That is more than 7 days we're supposed to earn from them. So if you're still receiving likes on those pictures, Ernest, I believe that would be the reason why you're still earning from them. But I'm not sure in your particular instance. What about the earnings accelerator? We are upgraded in power based on our daily goals hit. Will the earning accelerator be removed? Good question, Ernest. Excuse me. So previously the earnings accelerator was time based. Now the way that you get upgraded is based on the daily goals that are hit. So yeah, you're right. We need to remove that from the settings. It's currently not active, but I can see how that's confusing. There are things that we need to update on the Power user page in general with the way that things are now. We just haven't gotten to that point yet, so apologies for the confusion. But yes, everything's based on the all-time goals that you've hit. As you hit more goals, that's how you get upgraded. There is no more, every 13 to 17 days as the earnings accelerator used to work. Asking a personal account question. Please write to us at the coin. I'm not able to take care of those here, unfortunately. Looks like that's all of the comments we have for today. Again, guys, I realize I'm here and you've want to get your personal situations fixed, but understand that, one, I don't have the ability to look into your personal account here. Two, we have a process in place that is writing to the coin at empowr.com, where we try and fix your issues as quickly as possible. Coming here and trying to basically put your own agenda, personal agenda here, I understand why you do it, because you want to get stuff taken care of, but what it does is kind of make everyone focus on you, when in general the point of this live stream is to focus on the community at large. What can we do? What are the things that are being released? What are things that we're working towards? What are ideas that people have that can affect everyone, not just one person. So, you know, I'll keep asking. I don't know if I'll get it, but if we can try and focus on the big picture with these live streams, that we can focus on what we need to do together as a whole to move forward and talk about issues that are affecting many people, talk about things that can be improved that will affect many people. What that's going to do is it's going to make this live stream be more efficient, where I don't have to go and tell people, go and write to us with this process that you're already aware of. And instead we can focus on things that matter to the general population. So if you guys can do me a favor, please use this live stream as an attempt to think bigger than just yourself. You know, by helping the entire community, by helping the entire economy, it not only helps you, but it helps everyone, which is ultimately our objective, working on this together. So if we can start focusing on the big picture, even take that back, even if it's a, one issue that is happening that is affecting many people, such as the issue that's been happening with the I've sold and I've bought pages not working. That was a big issue that it took many people bringing it up here, them sending us issues at the coin, where we finally got the concrete examples of what was needed so that we could go and fix it. Once we knew the issue, we were able to fix it relatively quickly. So that's a prime example of what happens when people come here and give an overall issue that's affecting many people, and then follows it up with more granular details of exactly what's happening, and then we're able to attack it. I know Marie has brought it up many times, so thank you, Marie. A couple other people have as well. And those are the ways that we, grow and improve things. So if we can start acting more in that way, as opposed to coming here complaining or asking about personal account issues, then I think we're going to move faster together as a collective, community and economy. So with that said, I hope you all have a great weekend and week ahead, and looking forward to hopefully next week showing you how the buy listings are set up, how the trading tool is now automated, and also getting the coins for your posting payouts and hitting your daily goals in place as well. So thank you all for your patience. Thank you all who are contributing to the big picture here. Thank you all. Take care.